If you just get a YouTube channel, you are beating 95 of 100 realtors in your town. 95 of 100. It doesn't even have to be good. You don't even have a logo at the top of it. Just have a way for them to find you on YouTube, you win. Spend most of your time working on your tail. Leads can come from anywhere, but how you cultivate them is what matters. What all are they going to get from me over the next 90 days? What am I sending every Friday? How am I getting them into my sphere of influence? How am I getting a herd and putting a big tall fence around them so nobody else can get into my herd so that I can cultivate them until they're ready? So spend a lot of time working on your tail. Each week, I want you to have a longer tail. If that's your focus, you cannot fail. Don't miss that one. If every week you let your tail grow a little longer, there is no possible way for you to fail. You're getting a bigger follow-up campaign, a better conversion approach, longer, more touches, more info, more helpful stuff. You're getting that over and over and over. The longer your tail gets, the more meat you're going to get. And then once you have a very long tail, it's time to start feeding the beast. Get some massive numbers coming into your audience. Don't do it now. You don't want 70,000 followers. What's going to happen? What are they going to do? Follow you? And then they never see anything to follow? You're not leading. You're not going anywhere. You aren't even going on a walk. You're doing nothing. So you don't want to get more leads coming in. You don't want to buy another zip code. You don't want to send a bunch of stuff out if you're not going to fix this part of it. You got to have a longer tail. What is your email delivery system? Are you still using Gmail where, hell, you can't even use a delivery system? You can't use a CRM. It cannot deliver free email services anymore. If you're using Gmail or Yahoo or any of those things, Hotmail, that means you're using free. You're not even serious about your business. You set up a free email account. What's it mean if you're using AOL, by the way? What's that mean if you see that? They're old as hell. If they're using AOL, this is a 173-year-old real estate agent. Like you guys said that, not me. Every person in the room said that, so that's what the general public thinks. And I know some of you in here are, by the way. So now that you know that the world thinks that, you'll change it. So AOL you can't use because everybody thinks you're 5 million years old. And the other freebies that you're using, you can't use because now you can't deliver them in an automated fashion. You can't use MailChimp, any CRM program at all. So you got to use that. Use a paid domain name that you own. And paid is cheap. It's $10. It's not even $1 a month. It's $10 a year. So once you have that very long tail, then you start feeding the beast. You know you're going to get it all. Throw it into the cage. You're getting all of it. That's where I want you to go. But if you don't do it this way, you will blame everybody except yourself. You will blame the leads. I've literally seen agents get rid of Realtor.com and sign up for Zillow because Realtor.com leads suck. It's the same damn buyers. If you have both, sometimes they opt in here at $750 and here at $756. Isn't that true? There's no such thing as good buyers go here, but all the unmotivated, unserious ones go over there. People don't leave their contact information if they're not serious. They just didn't want what you offer. You can't go to a singles bar, nobody wants anything to do with you, and you say none of those people are serious. Oh, they must all be lesbians. Why? Because you're so desirable? Like, that is not the problem. You have to fix what the problem is. There is no problem with motivation of someone that's shopping for homes. What they don't want is what every agent offers. Yeah, I was just wondering if you had an agent to help you when the time comes. What the hell would they want that for? If they can replace what you do for them by another agent that will do it for free or will do it for 1%, it's actually unethical for you to charge them 3% because you're not worth that. You're replaceable at 1%. So fix that offer. Fix that offer. Put yourself in a position they can only get this from you, so cost doesn't matter. Cost is only a factor in the absence of value. If I build enough value, that cost isn't going to be a problem at all. They'll choose me in the face of freebies, in the face of discount. They will choose me anyway. How many of you know that a Rolls Royce costs over $400,000? You guys know that? How many of you think Rolls-Royce is sitting around their boardrooms saying, I don't know if you know this, but Kia has a buy one, get one free. Their car is only $28,000, and if you buy one, you get another one at no charge. Do you think Rolls-Royce cares about that? It's a car that gets better gas mileage, that has a heck of a lot less insurance, that can get you from point A to point B. It will get you to Clearwater just like a Rolls-Royce will get you to Clearwater. They don't give a damn about that. What does Kia not have? That umbrella that's in the door that clicks out and has your name on it. That's $300,000 right there, ain't it? An umbrella with your name on it, custom made for you. They don't care about that. They're selling that prestige. Women do not buy a purse based on how you feel about it. They buy it based on how it makes them feel. You guys agree with that? But how you present yourself matters. When you look at some of the consulting that's been done for department stores and for high-end clothing stores, the most important thing they could do to get more sales, there's a couple of things they needed to do. If they are in a mall, one of the things they have to do is every pillar, if they're like Macy's as an example, and you're just cutting through Macy's to go get your soft pretzel, every pillar that you go by in that hallway needs to have a mirror on it. It has to have a mirror. Why do they do that? To slow you down. Because you have your blinders on, you're going to get your soft pretzel, but if you can just, I can't believe how windy it is outside. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that jacket. You're shopping. They put their best things by the mirrors, because the mirror stopped you for you, and then you're looking at that stuff. When the lady sees that dress, and she goes into, oh my gosh, I love this. This is going to look amazing. She goes into the dressing room and she tries it on. If they have that ugly fluorescent lighting, they ain't selling that dress. Because what happens is she tries it on and she looks in the mirror and she's like, oh my God, what is going on with my face? I can't believe these wrinkles. She doesn't feel pretty at all in this thing. You guys agree with that? So you have to have extremely good lighting for her to feel pretty in this dress if you want her to buy it. This is all sales choreography. You can't have a freaking Kmart and just have garage fluorescent tube lighting in the clothing in the dressing room and think that you're going to sell clothing. I don't care if it's $9, she ain't buying it because she doesn't feel pretty in it. She doesn't think she looks good. She doesn't think it's complimentary to her. She's more worried about her wrinkles now. Maybe I do need Botox. That's what she starts saying. I can't buy this. I'm going to have to buy Botox. That's $300. I don't know how much it is, but it's a lot. So your sales choreography matters. What we're doing is we're positioning, okay, I know a lot of people are going to scan my QR code around next Wednesday or Thursday. I got to look the part when they scan it. So I'm going to have a YouTube channel. I'm going to look valid. I'm going to have a Facebook page. I'm going to look valid. I'm going to have a press release. I'm going to have interviews. I'll have at least 2 of those things before they scan it next Wednesday so that I look the part, and when they show up, they're like, wow, this looks really pretty. This is what I'm looking for. This is a credible source as a real estate agent. Never overestimate your competition. If you just get a YouTube channel, you are beating 95 of 100 realtors in your town. 95 of 100. It doesn't even have to be good. You don't even have a logo at the top of it. Just have a way for them to find you on YouTube, you win. Never overestimate your competition. There are pretty, young, skinny, great-looking realtors in your town, and you will demolish them on production because you understand what really works. They are not selling a lot of real estate. They do not know how to market themselves. That stuff doesn't work. You're trying to BS yourself that that's what matters, that those people have an advantage. The people with the better brokerage have an advantage. The people who have been doing it longer have an advantage. The people that live in that neighborhood have an advantage. We can beat every single one of them. You are BSing yourself. So I want you to, as you're leaving out of here and you start implementing, I want you to understand that I think most of you trust me and you believe in me and you know that I have your best interest at heart. You don't believe me or anybody as much as you believe yourself. So be careful how you talk to yourself, because you will believe you. You guys agree with that? You will believe your own bullshit. You don't believe anybody. You don't believe your parents as much as you believe yourself. You don't believe your spouse anyway. No matter what they say, you don't believe that shit. But you do believe you. So it's so important to believe you can. And I tell myself that all the time. Nicole will tell you, I say it all the time. I am always willing to bet on me. I will bet on me every single time, because I'm not going to let me down. I don't care what anybody else's opinion is of me. I've told you guys this before, and I know it's controversial. I don't care if my parents like me. I don't care if they think I'm great or they think I'm horrible. It doesn't. My mom used to have problems that, oh, Greg, you're making way too much money. Money is evil. That's not who we are. That's not where we should. She had a bad relationship with money. Now I pay all the bills. My dad, they got divorced when I was a baby. My dad was always on the opposite side. Oh, son, I'm so proud of you. I really don't care on either side. My kids, I've never once told them I'm proud of them. But 1,000 times, more than 1,000 times, I've said, are you proud of yourself? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel your accomplishment? Because my opinion should not matter to them. Their own opinion of them should matter. You guys agree with that? They don't need my support. They need their own support. They need me to teach them how to be confident, mentally strong, do the right thing for themselves. Because if they start doing things to make their dad happy, that's the people that go to college. Oh, my mom would be so disappointed if I didn't go to college. Well, what about the future you? How's the future you going to feel? Right? That's what should matter. So I want you to be careful how you talk to yourself, how you believe in yourself, and how you hold yourself accountable. It's okay for you to tell yourself, get the hell out of bed. You know you got to get your shit together today. It's okay to say that out loud to yourself. And start being that disciplinarian that you would be, like you wouldn't let your kids be that lazy at times. So be just as hard on yourself, because your future self wants you to do so.
Hey, it's Greg Luther, and listen, if you don't follow this channel, there's a good chance you're never going to see me again. I consistently put out regular content, and it's extremely helpful for real estate agents to grow their business. I want to keep you up to date on what's working so that you're in the know and you can take action accordingly. So be sure that you like and comment here, but most importantly, make sure you follow, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on anything. I'm here to help you in growing your business, and I'd love to do so. Follow right now.